rosettes on the dinosaurs weren't known to science until very recently. They found some petrified skin. Actually, it wasn't petrified, it was mummified skin and impressions in the rock. And they had the round marks on them. So we now know that they had round marks on their skin. And that wasn't known about until about 1996. They had those round marks on all kinds of different dinosaurs. They have the rosette marks on the dinosaurs. Some of the dinosaurs that are fighting with the men are beating up the guys. You've got the rosette marks there. You got one guy who's kind of leaning back there, and the other guy must be driving him. That's Fred and Barney again. Looks like he's feeding it something, probably like a carrot in front of the mule, you know, to get it to go and pull the plow. This picture here shows the dinosaur holding its tail up. We now know by all the tracks, the dinosaur trackways and stuff, if the dinosaurs dragged their tail, there'd be tail marks. And you never find any of that. The dinosaur tracks are just tracks themselves, and there's no drag marks where they drag their tail. More pictures of the little dinosaurs. That guy seems to be chopping the head off of one that's chasing the guy. I think I'd do that too. Gotta have lunch, yep. Yeah, I don't know what that is coming out of that guy's mouth, but it's probably help. Pterodactyls with men. And they drew them accurately. Was it that it was imprinted on their DNA and their ancient memories, or fossil memories? That's the word I was trying to think of. That's what Carl Sagan calls them, fossil memories. We all have fossil memories. Well, I don't know. The dinosaurs with dermal frills. It's been said that these pictures couldn't be accurate because of all the dinosaurs with dermal frills on them. This is a seagoing dinosaur with the flippers there. Has dermal frills. There's a land dinosaur with dermal frills. All the frills going down its back. Many of the dinosaurs with dermal frills. Oh, we'll stop right there for a minute. Stevens Circus found a really good dinosaur fossil, and it had long spines coming off of its back that indicates that these big sauropods did in fact have dermal frills. That's Dr. Carl Baugh there holding up that picture of Parasaurolophus. And back here it looks like it might have zebra stripes. And there's other stones that I didn't have pictures of, but had zebra stripes on the back. In 2007 they found a mummified hadrosaur, and guess what it had? They said, this is amazing. This dinosaur probably had stripes like a zebra. Yeah, there you go. You got four things there that they've accused of these people of being fakes, and now you've got four things that says that they're probably not. You've got T-Rex type dinosaurs. This isn't a T-Rex because the T-Rex has a little shorter arms and only has 2 fingers, but shows dinosaurs fighting. This is a Triceratops. You'll notice that on this one he's got a horn coming out of his lower jaw too. I'll bet you before long they find that there's one that's got lower jaws. This is the one that I own. I have this one. I brought this one back from Peru. And I wanted to be on the up and up, so the Peruvian government knows that I brought that out of Peru, and our government knows that I brought it in because I had to bring everything through customs. But I want to show you a few reasons why it's not fake. This particular one is called bas relief, where they cut the stone away and they leave the other part of the drawing raised. But with macro photography, you can't see any marks, any Dremel marks or anything. And some of these, this particular one has not been tested, but some of the other ones that have bas relief have been tested, because we don't know how they cut that stone away. There's no acid etching. There's no acid left that would etch the stone, cut it away. There's no marks of any kind. I have no idea how they cut it away. It's just very interesting to look at the surface of this, and you can tell just by looking at it that it's very old. The concretions left on the rock there, that had been cut away, so this has to be, it's not a young rock. It has not been fabricated very recently. It was made a long time ago. You can see the concretions there, and inside the grooves, that takes time to grow that back. You can see the intricacy with which they drew that thing. Now this is an interesting thing. It's a snake or a serpent, and that's on many of the Ica stones, no matter what stones they are, whether they're depicting physicians, other things, that's just on a lot of them. I mean, there's just no marks there where any of the stones been ground away. And for what I paid for this, even the wages that they get in Peru, it would have taken, they'd have been paid 5 to 10 cents an hour to make something like that if they actually carved it. It was just amazing. Many of the things said about Ica stones are now shown to be true. Dinosaurs do hold their tail up, as the Ica stones show. You can read about that in Rocks, Fossils, and Dinosaurs. This was not discovered until the